Good morning, good evening, or good night to all the people watching. In today's video, we'll be speaking about the concept of just do it. This mindset, this just do it and get it done with, is very powerful. What I mean by that is, I'll give an example. For me, when I was 14, 15 years old, I've always had a fascination for art. I've always been good at it, especially my sort of way. And I'm still improving to this day. I didn't give up. Every single time I had a project that I wanted to finish, I planned, I sat down, and I just did it. I knew also from a very young age that I wanted to get tattoos. When I turned 18, I got my first tattoo. Excuse me. My family members was not a fan of it because they're a little old-fashioned. It's fine. And I had this mindset that I've always wanted this sort of thing. And when instead of thinking and planning so much, and I actually just did it, it felt a massive relief instead of going around overthinking it. In general, just contemplating about it. Instead of comparing myself to someone that is a full body tattoo, just to give you an example. The same goes for you no matter what it is in life. Single-handedly, give me an example of something that you could do right here, right now. It would take you 5 minutes, but you're contemplating about it. If you're 18, 19 years old, it could be homework. If you're like me, living in an apartment like this, it most likely could be doing the dishes or doing laundry and folding it. Just forcing yourself to do these sort of tasks will create a much easier life for you than actually just sitting around and just contemplating about it if you should do it or not. And that is also responsibility. I remember very, very well that I wanted to make a YouTube video of it once. I wanted to start my own YouTube channel. And it took me probably about 3-4 months of contemplating back and forth with the idea itself before I just made a YouTube video and just posted it on my YouTube channel. Within the first 24 hours, I got maybe like 2 views in that video. But the feeling of just sitting down, press record, start speaking, and then just uploading it to my channel, it felt like a massive relief, because thinking too much of something just creates a hassle. It's just a problem. But still, there are things in my life that I've been contemplating for so long. For example, I have a massive fear of heights. I have a fear of needles. Right now, I could press the stop button for a recording video, could get myself on the bike, and I could bike 5 minutes away from here and look out at a tree that I've been looking at for so long and climb to the top. What is stopping me is the thought of it and fear. That's the thing that's stopping me. But at the same time, it's not really stopping me because, well, if I just convince myself, just do it. I already know the climbing technique to get up and down. I already know how to bike to get over there. It would take me 30 minutes, but I'll feel great. And the same goes for if you have an idea overall, just do it. If you want something, just do it and take it. No, not steal anything, but I mean, you get what I'm saying, or the concept that if there's something specific out of your life that you want to do, get it done. You want your dream car, okay? Plan, save, invest, and then 1 year or 2 years down the line, you got yourself your car, because every single day you dedicated time, money to put aside to work towards it. What I see with my generation is we lack ambition, we lack discipline. The generation that is me and the one that is below me, even people that are older than me, even I at times, we lose the spark. The other day, I was complaining about, I hate the position I am in life. I want something different. And I was asked the question, okay, what is stopping you? Good question. Time, I guess. No. Time management. Because when you think of it, I got 8 hours to do what the hell I want throughout the day. 8 hours to go to work and 8 hours of sleep. That's required minimum. Why can't I just spend half an hour just do something that would benefit me down the line? Comfort is also another thing that stops me, or a majority of us. Because it's comfortable to stay in bed. It's comfortable to sit and play video games. It is comfortable to just sit and relax. Right now I'm tired. I'm exhausted because I've done a lot of things before this YouTube video. It would be comfortable and pretty nice to just take a power nap for 20 minutes to recharge. But I'm not. More because there's a lot of things that I actually have to get done. So I'm just going to do it anyway. I am going to power through this day. Because today I know it's just going to be one of those days. When I'm assigned a task at work, I'm just going to get it done. When you have this mindset overall, you'll get it far, very, very far. Especially at work, because there's been times at work where I've been dealing with idiots as customers because I don't understand certain things that I say, even though if I slow it down or dumb it down as much as possible, I get irritated. But at the same time, I need to put away my emotions. That is what it is to be an adult. The older we get, the more we have to do the things we don't specifically want to do. I don't want to go to the same workplace every single day, but I need the money to pay the bills, right? So I gotta just do it. There's been days where I don't feel like showing up. There have been days where I just, I don't have the energy for this shit. I just gotta do it anyway, no matter how I feel. But at the same time, if I had this mindset towards anything, or everything basically, it would destroy me. Of course, I need to just do certain things with a realistic mindset. But at the same time, I need to take precaution and I need to take care of my own health. For instance, I remember it was a period of time in my life where I was bam, 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 bam. I was working, I was sleeping, I was training, I was pushing my body, my mind, and everything to the absolute limit. And it was just one day I had a breakdown, and I couldn't really fathom why. So I went through old notes, and I saw a pattern over time. Anger was banging on the door. Repeatedly over time, I had put my emotions aside. At times you need to emotionally regulate. You need to let your emotions through. If that is to do a hard workout to get the frustration out, then you do that. If you do art in order to take a break from reality, then you do that. Just do it. If you need to cry, then you cry. Then you just do it. There have been times, for example, there's been times at the gym where I couldn't hold back. And I just let tears fall. I just did it. There have been occasions where I actually cried in public spaces. I usually hold back with anger and happiness and certain things like that because, well, in public spaces I can't really do certain things because of societal rules, social norms. But there was a day where I just I had it up to here with just everything was banging on the inside and expectations from the outside and shit like that. That I had it. So I remember very, very well that I put my hoodie up and I played a specific song and I was crying. And I just felt the tears fall and fall and fall. I sat and cried for 5 minutes. I found it a little bit funny that nobody bats an eye when I did that. People just left me do it and left me alone. Probably because it was at the gym and everyone was preoccupied of doing their own thing. Then I just continued on with my set after that. Emotional regulation is also something we need to take care of. We need to tend to our emotions, tend to the wounds. A lot of us have a tendency to have the mindset of, well, okay, so I'll just do it. But I also need to regulate the internal gears in my mind. For example, if you have some unleft finished business with your past self, if you have unfinished business with another human being and you believe it should be talked about, then just speak about it. Bring it up. Just fix it. Just do it. Because the longer we procrastinate and the longer we move ourselves away, trying to distance ourselves away from the problem, it would be like trying to outrun your own shadow. For a period of time, it will work, but your shadow will always be there. It will never be away. It will never be gotten rid of. And that's what it is to be an adult. To deal with shit, no matter how uncomfortable it is. That's today's video. It is you versus you. Fuck everyone else. But say guys, when you need. Take care.